Let's begin now.
Entre-SLAM is a great idea. I love the energy and the vibe.
We are going to bring up our first storyteller.
Oh, for sure.
I would like to bring up Vickie Lewis from VMX International to tell us a story. Come on up, Vickie.
So, I've always wanted to be an actress, superstar. I like the movie Lady Sings the Blues. Do you guys remember that? Diana Ross. She could sing, she can dance. And then she did like this to Billy D. Williams. Do y'all remember that? When I saw that, I was hooked. I'm gonna be a superstar. Lights. Just like this. But it didn't quite happen like that. I ended up working for the railroad. And for the railroad, my job was to put together the cars so that they don't explode. It's called being a yard master. Up in a tower, and you put together the cars so that the chemicals and things, in case they collide, they don't explode. That's how I learned about chemical management, and that's how I learned about hazardous materials. And I was good at my job. I was a star. So I stayed there for a while and worked my job. Vickie J, superstar. Left from there and I went to another job. This particular job was also just for me. They knew that they needed a star. It was transporting waste across country for a major automotive company. It was waste that was going to a landfill. I was so good at that job that they taught me everything that there was to know about the job. I learned it all, and I was there for 2 years, got 4 promotions. I was working it. When I go into the terminal, they'd be like, Vickie J, you know, I'm a star. Excuse me, you talk, oh yeah, I'm here. Yes. I worked that job and I worked every aspect of it. I learned everything that there was to know about how to manage waste. And then one day I came into the office and I heard that they were smart sizing. Poor people in the office might lose their jobs. Not Vickie J, I'm a superstar. Got my letter Friday. What? Laid off? But I sat down and I thought about everything that I know how to do. Transportation. I know about chemicals, waste management. So I put together a team and I started thinking, what if we reduce the amount of waste? What if we recycle that waste? What if we repurpose it? What if we put together a team and instead of just disposing of waste, just like how the waste guys, you know, the Sopranos, Tony, Guido, Big rhymes with Tootsie, they're real. Instead of doing what they do, let's save the planet. Let's start reducing waste. Let's start recycling waste. And let's see if we can save corporate America money and save this planet. So I started VMX International. VMX International began going to all of the companies and asking them, would you like to work with a superstar? Would you like to work for a company that's going to save you money and at the same time save the planet? I was a brand new company, and of course they said no. Because way back then, recycling was not popular. But we continued to research and find alternative ways to divert waste from landfill. And word got around. And they came looking for who? The superstar, Vickie J. They started calling us up, asked us if we had a team together, and that gave us the first project, which was recycling a small plant that had all kind of waste streams. We went in there and we did that and generated $1 million the first year. Now VMX has been in business for 15 years, generating over $7 million because everything you do creates a waste. From the moment you get up, you start creating a waste. We're teaching everyone how to dispose of waste properly, how to recycle, how to do everything to save the planet. I'm inviting you to join us in that effort. Help with your household hazardous waste. It's very, very simple if you need our help. Do just like how our clients do. They have their people call our people. Thank you. My name is Vickie J. Lewis, superstar.
Thank you, Vickie. Thank you so much, and thank you for keeping it on theme again for waste. I actually don't know what the theme was this evening, but it seems to be sticking right there. And we're all very grateful that you were very good at your job of making sure that volatile chemicals don't explode all over us all the time. So now, please stay up here for some feedback from the judges. You don't have to go in the same order. Let's mix it up. Let's flip it around.
Vickie J, superstar. So that was great. With that delivery, I think you could have read the menu and you would have had us hooked. that cadence, that narrative were perfect, but then you had a really strong message there. I thought that was absolutely fantastic.
Thank you.
You had the story, you had the message, you had the delivery, perfect.
Thank you.
Yes, I think that was incredibly inspiring, and you have this kind of movie jingle going the whole time, and then you have a song, a theme song going, which in my case felt like Diana Ross's music, of course. And I think it was so inspiring because I think there are a lot of people who are going through having to reinvent themselves and looking what their skill set is and how could I have been let go when I'm a superstar. And you kept feeling like a superstar and you kept your confidence up, and that comes through in your story, and I think it's a story a lot of people need to hear and follow.
Thank you.
Yeah, I was on the edge of my seat because I haven't heard your whole story before. I just heard all these successes. So I think what was really nice about your story too is that you talked about when you weren't successful. People said no, because that is, the life of an entrepreneur.
Yes.
So you showed the high points and the low points, but you did it all within 5 minutes and you kept us on the edge of our seats. So I thought you did a great job.
Thank you. Thank you.
I'm not done.
Thank you very much.